All right. Let's go ahead and do some reviews. Come on, Rex, you're already Diamond 4? Man, this guy was in Platinum and this man was complaining the other day. This is one he lost. He sent me a couple of wins and a couple losses, so let's see. Get up Envy.
Let us begin. Hope you'll put up a fight. Round 1. Fight.
Parry him, jumping. Good stuff. Nice. Got a DP there. Wasn't a cross cut there. I don't think that was actually a punish or anything like that. I think he was just not holding block. Got thrown. Oh, got caught jumping. Good, perfect parry.
Round 2. Fight.
Nice. Oh, got crossed up there. That's tough. Back it on me. Got caught in the other. Yeah, this is not killing. Good jump out. He did EX. Never been a level 2 to killed. He did EX flicker or EX rush.
That's how it's done.
Got the kill. I think there was a DP that tried to come out there.
Ryu wins.
Yeah, okay, we're gonna go over this a little bit slower now after watching that the first time. But at least from what I can see, it's not like he's like Rex. I guess Rex, if you're watching this, it's not like you're playing bad here at all. I think the main issues here, and we'll kind of go over them, is you have a big reliance on parry on jump-ins, and I get that Ed's DP is slow, but a lot of these jump-ins you can DP them. A lot of these jump-ins are from pretty far away, and you don't need to go for parry. You could even just do your standing, what is it, standing heavy punch? No. I think it's standing heavy punch that is his anti-air, his other anti-air. But even then, like, medium DP or light DP 100% will hit here for a lot of these. Like, this is a good bait. That's a good parry. You know, good pressure. He XDP'd immediately. Yep. Like, I would tell you, like, right here, man, like, you don't have to walk forward, right? Like, charge flicker. Charge your anti-air flicker here. Right? Or just do, like, a quick forward flicker, right? Or throw a fireball, right? You're kind of just walking him down a little bit, and then you're, like, just go for it. Like, there, you could have parried. Or you could have anti-aired, 100%. This is a good cross cut. That does look like it actually hit. I'm actually kind of curious. I guess either that was the recovery frames or this man was just not... He went for throw? Yeah, he just wasn't blocking. Yeah, he just wasn't blocking. So this wasn't even actually like a real hit. So, but it was a good cross cut though. Yeah, just missed the meaty there. Yeah, like that run back, good option, right? Very, very good option for people that go in on you. That's good awareness. Like, you're backing up, you gotta DP these. At bare minimum, anti-air him. Yep, and that's the thing. When you rely on anti-air, when you rely on parry to anti-air, you're just gonna get empty jump thrown. And this guy's doing a good job of being aware of that. Good parry on the drive rush, or on the Fred impact. Got hit there though. Good back throw. Like right here, you go in and then you don't do anything. Like, I guess you're trying to bait a DP, which is fair, right? You're close to death. But you back up here, you gotta DP these. Yeah, like this is a DPable moment. It's tough, but the moment you back up, you have to assume your opponent is gonna try and jump, right? Or he's gonna do something because he can't hit you, right? From this distance to the corner, if he's still here, he can't hit you with any move. Right? Unless he just like random Tatsu or like a fireball, which you're already walking back, you'll block. Right? He can't do anything here. And if he dashes at you, you can react. Like whenever you back up here in the corner, your assumption should be that your opponent is going to try and jump, right? Because that's what you're trying to catch. That's why you back up to begin with. So, again, it's one of those things that you have to be like, when you have your opponent in the corner, when you're in the corner, think about the same thing, right? Like, what do you want to do? You want to get out as fast as possible. You're going to back throw, you're going to jump, right? You're going to do drive, crouching medium kick, drive rush. You're going to do something to get out of the corner, right? So you might randomly DI. Yeah, like, there's a lot of options, right? But just backing up covers a bunch of those and makes a lot of them reactable. But like, if you just back up and don't think about what your opponent might do, you're just going to get hit by like this. Yeah, so unfortunately, it could have been a win there, but yeah. Also, going for the fake fireball at the start of every round, gotta be careful. Here there comes fireballs, which is good. Got crossed up there. That's rough. I mean, again, sometimes you get hit. I would just tell you to just block it, but or that one, like going for cross ups, like perfect parry on a cross up that you know they're gonna go for cross up on. That's fine. Right? It's okay to do it every so often. Just, you know, on jump-ins on your front arc, try not to. Like right there, you gotta anti-air that. You have to. Going for parry on that, you're just asking for trouble. Yep, try to parry again. And now the throw loops, but he tried to shimmy and he got him. Yeah, good pressure here. Yep. I don't know about going for the DI here, but he jumped out of it. This guy's been very jumpy, right? This guy has been wanting to get out of the corner every second he can. I would not go for these unless it's like heavy punch into DI, right? Like something that's basically guaranteed, like drive rush heavy punch into DI or something like that. Yeah, caught you autopiloting a little bit. I think you just tried to confirm a low into blitz, which, you know, dangerous. Yeah, donkey kicking level 3. Flicker is good. Jump over. So I'm wondering here, and I don't know if there's an Ed in the chat. I see Tragically Lucky lurking, but off of his jump off, you can get level 2 here, right? If you cancel early. I'm wondering if level 2 would have killed. I don't know if maybe there's not a level 2 corner combo, but maybe could have saved the bar there. I have a feeling level 2 would have killed there. But again, not the end of the world. You're both at 0 bars. Yeah, if any Ed main knows off the top of their head, I kind of know, but I'm not entirely certain. Yeah, and then I guess I should talk about this. Like, big jump in here. You do this every round start. All 3 of the rounds you do this on round start. I don't know if you're trying to do this to bait and get that perfect parry like you did that first time, but you know, you just got jumped in on. You can't be doing the same thing every single time. One goes in. Hasho, gotta hold that. Yeah, unfortunate. See, like, that's good. Like, this is okay, right? Cross up, perfect parry. Unfortunately, you drop the combo. Happens. Actually, was that even... That first one did hit. Yeah, you were just too slow on the second hit there. That should have comboed into itself, I'm pretty sure. I don't even think that first hit was a punish counter, though. That's the other thing. Probably should have just gone for throw. Yeah, jump in, and yeah, the X kick. Yeah, but if you're like right here again, right? Like, I don't think this entire set you ever did an anti-air flicker. You never tried to poke with flicker. Ed has a really good, like, Ed flicker beats projectiles. You know, it's very powerful. If it's charged, it can beat Denjin Hadoken. Or Denjin charged Hadoken. Right? So you gotta use it, right? Play the neutral more. Be more confident in throwing fireballs and whatnot. I know you're scared of people jumping at you, then do the anti-air flicker. Right? No one's a lot. If someone tries to, you know, drive rush at you, then you just back roll, right? You do your little your back away dash. Right? Like, you gotta play the neutral. You gotta throw the flickers out there. And your opponent's gonna just jump at you constantly if you don't come up with another way to stop it. Yeah, and then you'd be there. Yeah, so it'd be like that. I mean, again, this just comes down to, you know, anti-airing, but I think a lot of this goes down to also just you gotta use flicker. Flicker's a very powerful tool. Use charge flicker. Just hold on to it. You shouldn't be scared about using it against characters with fireballs. It beats fireballs. If you do the full charge version and they're close enough, you'll snatch them right through them throwing out a fireball. So, you know, be aware of that. And, you know, for next time as well. Let's watch the next one here. There you go, Rex. I'm on your last game here.
Let us begin. Hope you'll put up a fight. Round one.
Don't worry, I'll put the rest of this in a YouTube video for you if you want. Or you can just watch the VOD. I did go into pretty big detail for the other ones. So, I might make this into a YouTube video. Maybe a small one. Oh! Alright, we're just gonna watch this whole thing and then we'll go over it. Okay. Good anti-air. There's the first anti-air we've seen in these 3 sets. And did it on arguably a harder moment than other times. Reiko. Yeah. See the punish here. Stand still. Go in. Yeah, he just neutral jumps. Now you're in danger. There's a DP finally. Oh yeah. That one you walked back a bit too far. How'd you lock in this time? You're anti-airing the really hard anti-airs, but you're good anti-air. There you go. DP. Yeah. I think you're calling. Oh, I'll watch you in a second. Pick up. Yeah, big jump in. Neutral jump. This guy neutral jumped you to death this game. Alright, we'll go over this one real quick here as well.
Let us begin. Hope you'll put up a fight.
Alright, here, let me... Are you back from ads, Rex? You should be more aware of the situation. Yeah, we went over that, trust me. You are? Okay, cool. Again, you do this way too often where you round start, immediately do forward, like, the fireball. Be careful. Especially in these longer sets, you've done it every single time, almost. I think there's one round you didn't do it. Maybe 2 out of like the last like 6. You gotta stop doing that. Like this is a good perfect parry right here. You jump. Yeah, good walk back heavy punch. EXDPs, that's totally fine. Good block. Great DP. Amazing DP right there. Yep, EXDPs again. That's fine, he's burning himself out. That's not that bad for you. Yeah. Just getting hit by the right goes here. That's fine, good jump in. No anti-air here. It's okay. I mean, it was a little sudden. You at least, you tried to go for perfect parry. Again, be careful. I talked about this a bit before. So just be very careful going for parries on jump-ins. Your opponent was empty jumping to catch you multiple times. You gotta be careful. And here we come back to the issue, right? In these last 3 sets, this guy has done nothing but just jump at you, right? Like jump right here, right? He walks back a little bit to like a little bit of a distance and then jumps at you. He's not even going for cross-up most of the time. He's just jumping at you. Like you have not shown any time to do anti-air flicker, right? I know you have an issue with just DPing, but it's also a problem with set play. You have anti-air as a flicker. Like you have anti-air flicker. Use it. It's very, very good, right? Walk a little bit back and just use it. If your opponent throws a fireball, you backdash and then you block. And if he hits you with a fireball, you don't care. You don't care. There's no issue with you getting hit by 1 or 2 fireballs by Guile or you know, Ryu, because if you guess right and you do a normal flicker, right, you anti-air them a couple times, get them scared, and then you start doing normal flickers, right? Your normal flicker, if it's charged, goes right through the fireball, grabs them, and then you get a full combo, right? And then that's how you control the neutral. You force them to have to make bad decisions, and you have all this screen space to fight with, right? So he's just been constantly jumping at you. Anti-air flicker, just hold it. If he does nothing, you backdash, and then you throw a fireball and you walk at him. Right? Jump it. Yeah, he just messed this up. Yeah, stand still. Here you go in, you backdash. I think you tried to go for a sweep here, or I think it was crouching medium punch, right? Yeah, crouching medium punch. You got jumped on. He neutral jumped immediately. Just gotta go for meaty. I mean, even if he EXDPs you here, it's not the end of the world. Actually, you'd be okay if he EXDPs you here. Right? If you'd gone for meaty there and he EXDP'd you, I don't think it really matters to you because he's close to burnout. Then you fireball or flicker him and he's in burnout, and then it's basically your game. But now you're in a little bit way more dangerous situation. Again, good anti-air there. Yeah, there you try to anti-air again. Just Ed, that was an Ed DP moment. I can't really fault you on that one. So just walked a bit too far back. You could have medium punch DP, but again, that's a heat of the moment thing. So you want to use your fastest DP, especially as Ed usually. So I can't blame you on this one. Again, fireball and startup. At round start fireball, or like the fake fireball. This time you went through with it, but again, be careful. Good pickup. Anti-air. He XDPs you, that's fine. Like, again, see? You see how that trades, right? And if you'd fully charged it, and it probably would have caught him also, right? I mean, obviously at that point you had to let it go early, but yes, exactly what Gavigal said. It is important that you were thinking of DP, which is huge. Yeah, DI here. I know you were probably trying to call out a fireball. It's just a bit too far, and also, why? You don't need to. Like, he doesn't even have Denjin here. Because you already caught him out of it. He has no Denjin. So, I mean, if you were trying to call out a Denjin Hadoken, even then, which is a little risky to try and go for DP because it has a faster recovery, you know, just flicker here. Like, right here, at this distance, just charge heavy flicker. Charge heavy flicker. He's been doing nothing but jump at you. Throw a fireball at this distance, because if he jumps at you, he's too far away to get anything, right? Or charge the anti-air flicker, right? Walk a little bit at him, do normal flicker, whatever, right? You don't have to force the issue. You're Ed. Thankfully, you're Ed, and you're playing a character that can play very, very slowly if he needs to, and just kind of play neutral. Take advantage of it. Take advantage of the fact that you don't have to go in. See. Yep, he gets a big hit here. I assume you meant to do level 2 immediately. Yeah, he parries this. You should have just pushed him here and gone for throw. I don't know if you were trying to go for like a cross up here. I just wanted to get in. I get that. Yeah. I don't know if this situation you were trying to like go for a cross up or something. He was already parrying. You should have just walked at him. Yeah, for no reason. Yeah. Don't. try to be aware of your mix up, right? Just push him. If he punches you, he gets hit by the fireball, so you don't care. If he EXDPs you, whatever. I mean, look how close to burnout he is, right? It's okay if you can mix if he's not parrying, right? So the reason I tell you got to push him out of him and throw him is so that if he is doing this, you can actually force him to block, right, or do a reversal. So yeah, when you do your level 2 here, I assume that that was supposed to be level 2 immediately. Like right here, you literally just push him out and throw him. But if you cross up here, you waste the level 2. So not much comes out of it. You get a good pickup here, which is nice. That was good. But right here, right, you're in a very good position. He's close to corner, right? There's not much he can do here. So he can fight with fireball. You hit him with flicker. Right here, you just chill. Charge heavy flicker right here. You stand right here and you charge heavy flicker and you do nothing. Because he has to come to you. He has to come to you. Just charge heavy flicker. What's he gonna do from full screen? If he throws a fireball, you backdash and then you just block it. Like, if he hits you with a fireball, who cares? You back roll and you're still in neutral. Yeah, he's done the exactly. This guy's done the exact same 2 options constantly to get at you, which is just jump. Like jump and like sometimes drive rush. Like cross you up or jump at you. Like just sit there. You literally don't need to do anything else. Why force the situation? You have the life lead, right? He's in the corner. He has no drive bar, right? Like he's gaining drive meter, but this guy is so desperate to get at you that he's just gonna jump. And if he doesn't, you let go of the flicker and then you just do a fireball, or you walk and bait something and then you anti-air him if he jumps. But he hasn't drive rushed at you or anything like that. He hasn't really gone and done anything crazy. Like, let them kill themselves. Like, let me jump over here to practice mode so I can show you what I mean. Like this, right? Let me like go ahead and I think it was like literally like the life was like this basically. Right, your opponent was like around this. Right, you're in this situation, right? Just do this. Just do this. You just sit here. You have no reason to commit here. What's he gonna do? He fireballs at you, you backdash. Right? You just sit there. You literally just sit here and you just back roll. Right here, he has no dengen. He's like 1 bar of drive meter. You just sit here. You do this. When you're at this distance against your opponent, he has to think, what is Ed gonna try and do, right? Is Ed gonna do, is he gonna do a normal flicker, right? Or is he gonna do a low flicker, right? Is he gonna medium flicker, or is he gonna anti-air me, right? You don't know. And if he jumps at you, you backdash, right? Or like if you're doing this one, you just backdash away, right? Even if you guess wrong, right? You do this one, you see him jump at you. When you did this one instead, you just backdash. He still can't catch you, right? And if not, right, just do the heavy one. This will catch every jump in. Like you again, in all 3 of your sets, and if you watch later, in all 3 of your sets, you did 0 heavy flickers. There was not a single anti-air heavy flicker in any of your sets where you were like at this distance. You always did light. You were always doing light, and you almost rarely did medium also. Like, these 2 buttons are so strong. And again, if they're charged, they beat out Denjin Fireball. And it goes right through. Look at this distance. If he fireballed you and you did this, you just catch him, right? Like, it's fine. Even if you get hit here, it's not the end of the world. And look at that. He keeps throwing fireballs at you. You just fight here. You just sit here. Look at that. Look how late that was. Look how late that was, and I caught him. Like, that's what I'm talking about. You don't even have to play anywhere close to Ryu, right? It doesn't matter what he's throwing at you. These are all heavy fireballs. These are all the fast fireballs. Look how late that flicker was. Right? Like, and even if you're fighting back, right? You just sit here. You can go in. You know, just like literally, like you can just sit here this entire time, and if he jumps at you, right, you can still anti-air. You can react to it, right? And you still have your own fireball also, right, that you can fight with, right? So you can throw a fireball and then heavy flick and then flicker after, right? Whatever it might be. So yeah, so you got so much stuff that you can do. Like don't limit your purview and your vision of what you can do to just DP, right? It's all about the set play, and that goes for any character, and especially Guile. I mean, you played Guile, right? Like it's all about throwing a light boom or throwing Sonic Slash and then just kind of sitting there, right? And just, okay, are you gonna jump at me or not? So, right, I think your combos, your confirms, everything else is solid, right? I have no real complaints, right? Like everything else will come with time, right? But like the main thing here is just keeping track of your anti-airs. So, and I think the ads just started, so hold that. Sorry. Yeah, I hope that helps. But if you have any other questions in the future, just give me a heads up.